that.
Z159 FM.
Music tailored a little more like this from now on. I'm changing out of the synth wave. We're going into more like lo-fi smooth jazz is what we're gonna do for right now. Good morning, everybody. Ross is here. Tom is here. I am here. Let me stop that. All right. Ross's camera is lined up good. All right. right, there he is. Yep, he looks good. He looks so young without a beard. Ryan says, please thank Ross for the gift of smiling friends. I only say hello like Mr. Frog now. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. He's
me, Mr. Frog. I eat the fly.
He's so he's one of my least favorite characters.
He's hard to love.
Yeah, he's very hard to love. He reminds me of somebody. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. That's for Ryan.
But when Creed shows up as his dad, like,
that's
it's
a little weird.
Fucking insane.
I'm going back through now again. Did I text you that the one where they end up in outer space is the greatest episode of television I've ever seen?
They end up in outer space
with the aliens
when they come back.
That's the fucking greatest thing I've ever seen. And I watched it twice. I watched it once and I watched it again because it's so quick, and I'm like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. This is so great. Smiling friends. You know what, Tom? I think you and your boys would very much enjoy watching that together.
The boys would.
Oh my god!
What is this?
This guy,
just a dirty cartoon.
This guy didn't enjoy Hurry Up Tomorrow. I don't know that he's capable of joy.
It's just a stupid, dirty cartoon. A weird, dirty cartoon that I think would make Tommy and Max laugh.
It's not dirty. It's absurdist.
There's some dirty stuff in there. There's some nipple sucking. And,
okay. Well, I mean, Alan licks the boss once in a while.
There's some weird shit in it. But it's just weird, immature.
It's absurdist. It's surreal.
Well-written.
It's very well written.
Very well written. It's very absurd.
Yeah.
But they'll do things sometimes, and you're like, well, you're a fucking good writer if you do that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Is everybody cold enough?
Crystal was trying to delete Crunchyroll over
Did
the
you guys
weekend.
have an anime freak out? No.
well,
no,
how are they going to
that's
finish One Piece? There's
Yeah.
a million episodes.
Tommy
Crunchyroll.
almost finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got through like 1,000 episodes.
The anime kid.
He would have to spend every second of his life to now watch
no,
it.
no, no.
I like that. That's
Every morning
he
he
gets up
watches.
at 4 a.m. Did you hear Tom talking about
No.
he gets up like he's going to work at a factory and he puts in the Crunchyroll?
Anyway, so Crystal caught them watching.
Are you watching One Piece?
They stumbled. Now
Something with sex demons or something.
So,
When you put a tentacle in a pussy, there's no going
I mean,
back.
Crunchyroll's have
Yeah.
sex demons.
So I knew it went too far when all of a sudden
Even Maisie saw some games on Nintendo. She's like, why are their boobies so bouncy?
Okay,
I go,
okay,
I
you
don't
know.
know. Why are they?
We'll talk about that.
And have you
because-
looked at Nintendo lately, the games you can buy?
Not Nintendo, but
Okay,
I get ads
this
for
is
a lot.
a question for Christine because she's in there. Christine, you're a nerd and a smart one. Why is it acceptable? Because it looks like Xbox has been scraped clean. Xbox, you go on Xbox, there's nothing to fucking buy, no games. You go on Nintendo, they have 6,000 games that are big titty anamorphic fox women, like Japanese fox woman with huge titties, foot fetish. Pictures of their feet, cartoon fox with big titties with their feet, like opening soda cans and shit. And you can buy that game.
And Nintendo was.
It's a game. And I'm supposed to explain it to Maisie. Maisie's like, why does the fox have such big boobies? I go, I don't know. And she's like, well, it's $4.99. It's just photos of a fox, a big titty fox, opening soda cans with her feet. And it's a game on Nintendo.
Yeah,
and that's supposed to be okay. Nintendo's supposed to be the one for the kids.
Right.
Well,
It's supposed to
fuck
be the family
you.
one, yeah.
No.
Well, the Japanese
They
have always
love- yeah.
skewed towards a more
Horny little people. That's why
Risque.
I identify as Japanese.
It was
Horny little people.
which is interesting in a country where like politeness and respect for each other and
Oh shit, she answered my question. I knew she
following
answered
the
it.
rules is so important. Like people have said, like they go to Japan and it makes like when you go back to your home country,
Yeah.
you are
eat your wife's butt immediately off the plate. You're like, you can't stop it.
You're mad
Yeah.
at society because their society is run so much
Because
more respectfully.
Here's
or-
what my dad went to Japan one
They were
time.
super horny,
My
right?
dad
Weird.
went to Japan one time. He goes, Dad Lee, there's no trash anywhere, and the hand jobs are foot jobs. No, he never went to Japan, but I just wanted to say that in his voice as the warm up.
You know, when you apply pressure to one segment of society, it pops out somewhere else.
Okay,
you
all
know?
right,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Is that the theory about how we went in and we had, like, there are theories that we are to blame for the high concentration of sexual, what do you call that, where they censorship in Japan because of so many laws that we put on them after World War II that we fucked them all up.
Yeah, but it's weird.
So now they can't
that it's
even look at Bush without crying.
But it's also like they
George
do,
Bush. No.
They do have the.
Oh, he's in the files. Oh my God! Did you guys read the files? Oh my God! I read the files. There's a George Bush, George Senior, the old one. He's raping people and eating babies. I read that. He ate a baby. I read the files.
I mean, the top one is Elon Musk getting turned down to visit.
Yeah,
the
he
island.
didn't get to go.
One. He's like, I'd like to go to the island.
They're like, no, thank you, nerd.
Epstein emails Ghislaine is like, take care of this, and she's like, we're not doing that anymore, but we'll let you know if we start back up.
Okay, Christine was answering my question. And I'm right. She goes, Nintendo has an agreement with Crunchyroll, and you can publish games to the eShop, which is where I was. Anime Feet Girls is $9.99 on the eShop. See, I told you.
Thank you for the name. That's what we needed.
Yeah, it's a fox with big titties, and she's opening soda cans with her feet. Then there's another one, super affordable, and then the other one was Anime Girls Fantasy Desires, $14.99. It's just photos of big. There's one that's called It's Mom. No, it's called Hot Mom. And it's all Japanese. You know, they draw the moms with bigger hips because they've birthed a child, but tight waist, and they draw that tight fupa on the pencil neck skirt.
Yeah.
So they got the tight fupa over there, and they put the pussy crack, and then they put the big titties, but then she's in a dress shirt with a little tie, and it's tied on the titties. Like, I swear to God, if she took one breath, and the whole thing blows up, and I see it, and my daughter's there. She's like, "Why is that fox shirt so tight?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm watching her open the soda can with her feet." That's real stuff on Nintendo, man. You need to get a Switch, too. You could be watching all of this from your bathroom.
I have a Switch. I don't have the new one.
No, you don't need the new one. Go in the eShop tonight with your boys and buy them some Big Titty Fox games and bond with your sons over anime.
They see it. So I'm like, they know.
Yeah, if they got Crunchyroll, they've seen it.
Yeah. Ross is kind of right. Okay, back to
I'll tell you.
I'll
tell you on the show what Crystal found, and then what she's mad about. And then she couldn't delete the app because she's like, old lady. She wanted to call someone. I'm like, call.
Yeah.
I'm calling Mr. Roll.
Like,
He'll hear about this.
You dumb old lady. I love
Heads will roll.
Because usually I'm the dumb old man of the household.
How good did it feel to say that?
No, it'd be like I didn't know. I didn't know what's going on.
Yeah, but you don't need to say that.
So I'm really no, I know.
Keep your mouth shut.
And your kids are sitting there. They know how to delete it. They're not saying it.
Oh my God! You immediately know how to delete it. Yeah. You know, I knew how to delete everything in my house is because I would put it on things or do things. And then I had to get it away so my parents wouldn't find it.
Right.
I was the king of rewinding to the exact point my dad had his pornos. I would rewind them back to the second. I knew how to hit the fast forward button, double click twice, so it would go tick, tick, tick.
I remember the day.
It would go slow down to like
the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, it was like 106.225, and it was and it was like right at the right spot. All right.
The day I discovered my family's shared PC had a browsing history, my blood ran cold. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's scary.
You're like, why are you
scary when you find
In
that
like
out.
94, when you find that out for the first time, you're like, oh my God, they can see everything.
Shit.
Oh, yeah,
There's
yeah.
footsteps. All right.
We
Do you
talked
want to
about
start? Good warm up, buddy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
You start. We have that one little
Yeah.
piece, but this is our main guy. 1 and 2. All right, here we go. 3, 2.
Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. It's cold. Hopefully our internet pipes didn't freeze. We're live on the internet right now. Come hang out. Just search for @TomandDan Live on everything.
We left our internet pipes trickling.
Dripping, yeah.
Just a tiny little bit of a fox.
Leave it dripping.
Tight shirt.
I have an old man problem with my computer, too, that I can talk about later. But every morning at 8 a.m., this computer, the main one that we bought like 5 years ago, will shut itself down no matter what. And nothing can be done. It just goes, oh, it's 8 o'clock? Oh, I'm off. And it leaves.
From the Orlando Talk Show, it's Ross McCoy.
Hey, guys.
How you doing, Ross? So the freeze happened over the weekend. And I'm sure
we're not talking about the guy that runs at Atlanta Braves games. That is the freeze, right?
Record cold around Florida. And I know for as long as I've lived in my house, it's never gotten this cold.
No, me neither.
And I've lived in my house for 15 years. So it's the coldest it's gotten in Maitland, at least in my area, over 15 years. And I know that it's been setting records all over the place. So
I remember I said to my wife, the last time it was this cold, our neighbors to our left were outside wrapping their trees. They're both dead now. So,
So-
it's been a while.
Oh,
It's
you're
been a
old
while.
enough for the tree wrappers
Yeah.
to die.
Yeah.
So, a quick yard update. So I
It's still about 3 feet.
that was the biggest dad joke I've ever heard. Can we set off an alarm, a dad joke alarm?
Say what?
That's dad joke of the day.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I was big talking. Ross called me out on the BDM page because
You were out there all night trying to save me. What's his little plans?
earlier on the week, last week, I was talking all this ass about if they were born in Florida, I'm not gonna save them.
Well,
I'm
it's
tough
a tough
love
love.
on my plants.
And
Yeah.
from what Ross said, it's egg sandwiches for all plants. They all got kissed on their gentle leaf,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Petting their beautiful little heads. Their leaves have been polished and waxed, and egg sandwiches for all plants.
His whole yard was watching Crunchyroll all
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah. A lot of anime. Did you watch anime with your plants?
I can't tough love my sons, but I can tough love my. This is what the S I was talking
This
for
is what
last
you were
week.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
the narrative was that
I'm
you-
leaving them be.
Yeah, and you had also said, did he go as far as to tell you that it makes them hardier?
I think so.
Yeah,
That they learn a lesson. They learn a lesson.
Yeah.
from
Well,
it.
that's not how it works.
It's not, but I like that you were actually using your imagination. I enjoyed it.
So, you know what it is? The cold confused me. I was treating the cold freeze like hurricanes. You see, so I'm used to looking at the media and the news
Okay.
and how they portray hurricanes, and I like to do this when hurricanes are coming, where it's like, you guys are panicking for no reason. It's a damn one. Who cares?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was treating it like
Dismiss the hype.
you dismissed the hype.
Yeah.
So then I was treating the freeze like the hurricanes, or I was dismissing the hype. So I'm looking at it, and then as it got closer and closer, I started to realize, I was like, oh, this isn't a hype. Like the temperature.
This is what people do in hurricanes, by the way. Right? Like when they're stranded in their house
Well,
and their house is floating.
Right.
I mean, it's the same thing. I like that you're
Yeah.
like acting as if it's different.
Well, I don't know if I lived by the ocean, man. Anyways, I didn't know what the hell my barometer's thrown off.
Yeah. Is it because we didn't have any snow? Is the factor snow? If we'd had snow, all my relatives are sitting in the teens right now. They're on the Carolinas and Virginia, and I've been talking to them all morning. I got a lot of snow photos, and it's real bad. Like it's like
Yeah.
they're-
No, I knew that.
Like
Yeah.
my cousins have no power right now, and
No.
they are blankets only, and it's rough.
So the only thing I'm worried about is my plants. Like I don't care if it freezes, except for because and not my potted plant. I'll bring my potted plants inside.
Yeah, but they were telling you this. I guess my point is that would you have needed to see something attacking or coming to in order to make it more real for you?
Well, I was talking a lot of S during the week, and Ross was calling me out, and then
If they die, they die.
and when I got closer, literally the day of, I looked at, I'm like, oh, it's gonna get down to 25, 26, and even if they're exaggerating a little bit, that's another thing too. When I left here on Friday, I was telling Daniel, I was making Daniel make me feel better, because I was like, for sure, everybody reports. Probably they lean towards reporting the lowest temperature,
And I agree with that.
on the like scale of like a bunch of different what do they call it?
Meteorologist?
No, not meteorologists, but like
Forecasts?
forecasts and
You see what I'm here for? I'm the word. I'm the dictionary, little Danny
God, I'm
Dictionary
dumb.
over here. Like the dictionary, the word, the flurry. What are we talking about?
a bunch of different forecasts. They have different in the UK model,
But they
and
hype it.
The models,
They do hype it up, though.
and they probably choose the model with the lower temperatures rather than the higher temperature.
And why do you think they do that, Tom? Maybe to prepare you for a worst case scenario.
Yeah, well, they do that too because the lower temperatures look more sensational on whatever they're posting.
Well, you
right?
do get more ratings if you're reporting something that's more dire. That's true.
But it has to be based on something. They can't just say like it's going to be negative 33 degrees here in Central Florida because that looks better.
Of
It has
course.
to be based on some actual science they've done.
Of course, they're taking a model, but there's a spectrum of models, and there's a higher one and a lower. And I'm saying,
Yeah, you got Cindy Crawford up there. And then,
they do this with the hurricanes.
Another dad joke that should be acknowledged at least.
Anyway, so
Were you trying
I
to get the
panicked.
weather people to make you feel better about it? Because I was trying to because here's what I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to steer you one way or the other, But when you were leaving on Friday, you were very confident about like, hey man, I felt like one of our talk throughs. This is how we do business. And you were like, hey man, I'm just gonna leave them, and if they get a little cold, it'll be okay. No big. I was like, yeah, I mean, you should pick a side and just go with it,
but
dude.
I said I was, I'll bring all the potted plants in and I'll wrap what I can, but I'm not gonna freak out about it, and like
control what you can control. Yes.
Anyway,
Cut to Tom freaking out.
Sorry, freaked out. I'm
Yeah,
wrapping.
apparently he did, because when I get a text message at
All
the
day.
end of the day, I got a text message 12 hours later. He's like, I started at 8 a.m. And I was up there doing my online guitar lesson at the time. I get a text message. I'm warm. I'm in my jammies. I'm upstairs on the 4th floor just strumming my guitar. And I look over, and this guy, he's like finally coming in for the day 12 hours later.
Yeah. So
You're not a farmer. Your
farmed that
lifestyle isn't going to depend on whether or not the
8 to
wheat
8.
makes
Ross,
it.
8 to 8.
Wow.
Ross, okay, your wife. Let's.
Whoa. I want your wife. I want to sleep with your wife. And this isn't good enough time to talk about it. My plants are all dead. I have nothing to live for. I want your wife.
So your wife, with her bare hands, literally made the concrete
She usually
herself.
opens the cans with her feet. But
Like a fox. Like a Nintendo fox.
Built a pergola in your backyard and spent an amazing amount of time building the pergola,
sure,
right?
yeah.
So if she knew something was going to come and knock that pergola down, she's probably going to try her best to save it, right?
If she's not at the casino having a great time. Maybe she wants to party with her husband.
It's about time spent in, because really one of my only hobbies besides gambling is these damn plants in my backyard.
Why do you have a problem committing to your plants? It's like you want to distance yourself from them because you feel like it makes you weak. You should just say, I do love them and I did want to protect
right.
them.
Because
Is that what
Yeah.
we're feeling?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
what we're feeling.
Well,
Yeah.
because I think I knew in the back of my mind I could never fully always protect.
Okay.
They are annihilated. My whole backyard is annihilated. Are you happy now? Everything.
I'm not.
I mean,
It's all dead.
That's not the answer I wanted at all.
Annihilated.
Not at all. Ross is laughing
Even
a
the
lot.
crappy ones.
Yeah.
Even what I call the public specials.
What happened to your steak plants? Are they gone?
Which are yellow and green umbrella plants that are all over Publix and all,
you gave me one of those.
They're super cold hardy, and and there's a trash plants or whatever, not even special at all. Those are annihilated. Brown, dead. Everything's dead.
So you
All
gotta
this
start over.
work.
You gotta start over.
And so that's.
Or does this make you not want to start over? Are you one of those people
Yeah,
where you
of
see
course
this
it
and you're
does.
like, I'll start over? Or are you one of these people where you're like, I'll never touch it again?
Yeah. I never understood when people were like, "We will rebuild." I'm like, why?
Yeah.
It's gonna happen again.
I'm just gonna kill myself.
Yeah, you're gonna rebuild only to sit in anxiety and wait for another hurricane to come again and annihilate everything. Like it's inevitable.
Boy, you were treating it like a hurricane. It was cold. It was yeah.
I remember you wanted them to leave the 9/11 site just a hole. That was your thing, yeah.
Why are we gonna do this again? Just leave a hole here. We can put stuff in
They
it.
did kind of do that. Anyway, so I think I saved. Really, the expensive stuff. I was really more worried about like the rare palms that I planted. I think I maybe save them, but it's gonna take years. Anyway, it's.
When will you know? When will you definitively know?
Probably in spring when new growth happens
and then
or whatever.
you can
and then
survey the damage.
What did you try to do to save them?
Okay, so I watered the whole ground as much as possible because
With boiling water?
Give them a good freeze basis.
I want to freeze them hard.
No, because it's harder for the air to permeate the ground and the roots and get to the roots when the ground is wet.
Makes sense.
Like it takes longer to cool water than it does air. If the ground is dry, then air can make its way down to the roots, freeze them, and then
Counterpoint, my freezer's not full of air cubes.
Boy, you must have had a dad juice before you got here, man, because you are ripping today, and I'm loving it.
Obviously, I got this information off of multiple sources on the internet, and then so after
You're
I
freaking out about your plants.
then I
Click
got
here.
an insane amount of mulch, and I mulched all the top of the ground. After that creates an
Oh
insulation
my God,
layer.
you were working. Would you have to drive up to Home Depot and buy mulch?
Yeah. But every bag of mulch they had.
Oh, they
then-
must have thought you were a nut.
So I spent all morning mulching and water mulching. That will keep the plant alive essentially. Then I wrap the base of the palm trees. any like extra stuff that I could put around the fronds. Like some of my palm trees are only cold hardy to like 40 degrees.
Oh, they're gone. Oh my God, they were gone.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
you
like,
watched them die.
They're like, this thing will die under 40. I'm like, 40? It's getting 26.
Yeah.
Like, and it's going to be freezing for a long, like if it just kisses freezing for a couple hours, that's people don't realize, like, that's fine. It's like, that doesn't freeze anything.
Yeah.
Like
a couple leaves.
Yeah. Like, it'll, but once if it gets below freezing for like 6 hours, then like, that's when catastrophe.
Well, humans die.
Armageddon.
Yeah.
Anyway, Armageddon happened. So, I don't know what, like, I guess, and most people, I looked around the BDM page and like around the internet, and I also found
didn't
this
see many
fascinating.
people bundling their plants. I saw a lot of people taking what you did on Friday when you walked out. Most of my friends were like, screw it.
No, I saw, it's funny, and like in the growers and showers group, the BDM, the plant, you gotta go in your bubble, and because I'm in a plant bubble, I see that a lot. And
Were they doing better versions of it than you, or did you think you did? I thought you did a good job. You sent me the photos. I thought you worked really hard.
But there's only like you could wrap it in frost, but it's more than frost. It froze. Like a frost wrap is still gonna freeze the plant. Like the plant's veins are frozen and kills everything. Hopefully the base though, new growth will come and whatever. But it's like years. I made the analogy on the BDM page that it's more about the work and time wasted of me doing this. It was like I felt like I got fat again in one night, if that makes sense. like imagine if I just woke up fat again, and I'm like, all this time wasted. It was like that.
Yeah.
Like
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I spent years
because you know that
planting and like making my backyard, and now it annihilated all this new growth because like
if you had to wake up and put on the bear suit and go to the radio station.
All the
there he is. Oh, you'd be like,
all the work. That's what it's about. It's not like I have no relationship with the plant. It represents an amount of work for me.
Yes.
So then
you have equity into it.
It was like setting up dominoes, and then every day you're looking at dominoes in your backyard, and then the wind comes and knocks them all down, and you're like, I got to start over again. I don't know. That's the only.
Should have built them inside. Less wind inside.
So another thing I realized over this freeze and social media is this is a time period that is closer to dead internet than I've experienced. And by that, I mean, there are a lot of AI pictures of snow on the ground and mixed in with real pictures and AI snow and ice and mixed in.
I don't even look at it anymore.
And so we're even like scrolling through Facebook, all my friends like posting, because a lot of people had some people accidentally left their irrigation on overnight.
Yeah.
And then it froze, created icicles around everything.
Their car or something.
Yeah, and then you see those pictures of a tree with icicles. Some people did it on purpose for fun for the kids.
You let your kids play in the yard,
And then and news reporters were reposting pictures, keep sending your pictures of your frost and snow, and there's some snow. There was some snow on the ground around Florida, right? And snow flurries and stuff like that. But then that was mixed in with fake snow.
Yeah, it ruins it.
And then, as you scroll, it became obvious to me that I could not tell or care really what was real and what was fake.
Well, it just devalues it, right?
Yes.
It disconnects you from it. I'll give you another one that's related, unrelated. At the Magic game, you know how they do that show us you and your family from your seats?
Yeah.
You know those photos?
Yeah.
2 of the photos up on the inside of the new Kia Center, they have a band that wraps in the center, and you can look up at it. We're looking up at it. It's people that had taken a photo of themselves and used AI to make themselves look like cartoons. I'm like, I have no interest in that. I have no interest.
Yeah. And so
I'm out.
This is what we are going to experience as time moves further, is that we are going to be in a state, which is weird because we weren't like this, even 5 years ago, where we were scrolling through our Facebook feed and a lot of fake pictures were mixed in with real pictures.
Yeah.
To the point where it was so subtle that it was almost there were some snow pictures that I was like, is this real? You know what I'm saying? Because it was posted by a regular person. It wasn't like a service or you could tell a lot of the AI BS because it's posted by some weird thing that just wants clicks. But these are posted by people.
Well,
that are my friends essentially.
And a lot of municipalities that think that they're being clever are doing it too. Like any of Seminole County sheriff, Orange County sheriff will take a picture of the front of their facility, and then like, hey, make a Florida snowman over in the corner using AI, and you can just tell the whole thing is fake.
Of course, yeah, the snowman, but the people were posting, like, there was a picture Villain posted. I even text Mark, I was like, is this real? And it was Villain, the front of Villain, and it had like a light dusting of snow on the parking lot and stuff. I was like, is it? Because my buddy, the Wizard, posted a video of his kids jumping on their trampoline, and it was full of ice.
Oh my God.
Like, so then all of a sudden I got those two things,
Wait,
and one
ice
was real.
trampoline. Oh my, I like that.
And then so I was like, was this real? Like, it's causing me to question things that I didn't ever question before, even a couple years ago.
Did you walk up and like pinch Crystal? Is this real?
Yeah, confused old man.
Yeah. I'm just telling you, we are headed towards a place that we will
You're
not be
acting
able
like
to
my
know.
dad when he saw Roger Rabbit for the first time. He's like, what? Cartoon in the movie? God damn.
It's just were a lot of fake pictures that it was hard to tell.
It is. You're right.
The one I've noticed happening a lot lately is like, say something will hit like the front page of Reddit. I don't know. Like, I'm in a lot of coin groups, for example. Like, some guy will like
that explains the jokes.
Put a picture up. Yeah, it's like, hey, I opened a roll of quarters and like 5 of them were silver quarters, and that'll get a lot of traction on Reddit. And then like the next day, 2 days later, 3 days later, Facebook groups, somebody will just pretend that's their picture, and then try to get clicks from it.
Yeah. No, 100. Yeah, we are close to being dead internet. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's also the snow pics, because
so the internet is about the same as your backyard right now, is what you're saying.
We'll see in spring.
Yeah.
We'll see in spring.
We don't have that much experience with snow and ice, so we're
Speak for yourself. I grew up in Pennsylvania.
Okay,
yeah. You know your way around.
Floridians.
I know nothing about it.
So, like, even I think Tony Manalfi, local news person, was like reposted a picture of snow in someone's front yard in Deltona, right? And like the snow was thick enough where immediately I was like, "There's no way." This is actually, because when snow happens, it's sleet, and even if a light dusting happens,
it melts pretty rapidly.
Yeah. The ground is still warm.
Yeah. I saw some in Jacksonville one time with my dad when I was really young, and as soon as it would hit the ground, it would melt.
Yeah, and so now it will accumulate on like things like above the ground, tables and stuff like that, but like
unprotected plants.
Yeah, but like the ground. So then it's like, but a lot of people don't know that. Like, whoa, because there's like you're not familiar with how snow accumulates, and it takes like layers of snowfall to create a basin
and the right temperature to hold it.
Yeah.
Would you say like it was snowing back in the day? You'd go like, it's snowing, but it's not gonna stick.
Yeah,
it's not gonna it's too warm to stick or whatever.
Yeah. Even in some parts of Georgia, which I know you're also familiar with, the main snow that you would get there would be like you'd see it, and then it would just become gross. It's just like
wet ground.
Yeah, it's just like heavy rain that falls slowly and then just becomes brown, gray, gross.
Yep.
So anyway,
well, I'm sorry about your plants. I hope in spring
fine.
that you get a surprise, and maybe you did a better job than you thought.
Well, the what's dead already is dead. Like everything turned brown.
Wow, we got Gandalf over here.
No.
What's dead is dead.
And then so all the growth of it will eventually be chopped off, and then it'll start small again. And that's it. Then it just takes years to get back to where it was.
I think my bayonet plant grew 3 inches during this freeze. That thing is unkillable.
So the Grammys were this weekend.
Oh my God! Let me get this story up.
And
did you guys watch any of it?
Hell no! I'm a fan of The Weeknd. I don't mess with the Grammys.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I haven't watched the Grammys, or at least like maybe I caught it one time, like a couple years ago. But it's not like I have ever. Like, oh, the Grammys are coming. Let me make sure to watch it. Like, I have.
How many of these do you
interest.
think you could get right? If I mentioned somebody, would you know any of it?
Well, that's what I'm curious about. How many artists do I even know? That's a telltale sign.
NoFX not amongst them, so it's going to be hard.
Like Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know who that is?
Yes,
yeah. Hot blonde.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of liking what she
Can
did
you
last
name
night.
a song?
No.
Okay.
No,
but
I know he can't.
I've seen her on SNL, and I
Cappuccino.
Me espresso.
Espresso.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that song my daughter sings. Yeah, I'm dad
I've heard her
adjacent, so
song.
I get bits of it.
I'm sure I've heard her songs on TikTok.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I knew you're way more pop music than either of me and Tom.
Weirdly, yeah.
Maisie is like, she's all ate up with it. You know, I will say, and I watched this performance last night, and I thought it was cool. I guess what he's doing here, but Justin Bieber came out alone, and he was just in like silk boxers with a guitar, and he used a looping machine, and he played like a guitar riff.
Like Ed Sheeran.
Like Ed Sheeran,
Yeah.
and he did like that song Yukon, and I very much enjoyed that. He's a super talented guy,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I understand why he's in his boxers because it's like a stripped down performance. I get it,
Okay.
you know, a little weird, and he looks great. I mean, like when you have a body like that, you're a muscle man, and you know. You can go out there and you can do that, and that's what the ladies want. So I thought that was cool.
And you're an artist.
Yeah.
Do some artsy things.
Bad Bunny, I guess I'm giving you the highlights here. Bad Bunny gets Album of the Year, which I think
Okay.
most people sort of expected. I don't know if any of you guys have listened to that album, but it's certainly rooted in more traditional, I guess, Puerto Rican music. Is that what you would say?
Now,
It's great. It's like, it sounds like Buena Vista Social Club or something to me, who also won a Grammy last night.
This could be conspiracy theory crazy, and I don't know why someone would do this. I guess money, if you follow the money trail, but I could see a world where like Bad Bunny's performing at the Super Bowl next week
Yeah.
or this weekend.
Yeah.
This Sunday. Grammys were this weekend.
Yeah.
It would be better for the Super Bowl and just viewership and stuff like that if Bad Bunny did win Album of the Year, right? And so
And I think that's why he won. I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but I do think that the Grammys now are no longer highlighting the best of anything. And they've been like this for a very, very, very long time. But I think the Grammys ride the trends. There's a reason that Jelly Roll won for Contemporary Country Album of the Year. His album, no offense to him, I listen to a lot of albums. It's not as good as the other albums in the category. It's just not as well written. It's not. I'm speaking as a person that's written things before. I'm not saying I'm the best at it.
I think most country enthusiasts or fans would probably say the same thing.
Eric
right?
Church
I don't know.
has never won a Grammy. His album is really good. Tyler Childers changed his whole sound and worked with Rick Rubin on his latest album, and it's a wild album. It's insane. Jelly Roll's album is very much a lot of the same. And
Vanilla.
I mean, it's just not, I don't know. But
Is
anyway.
he more gospel too?
Well,
or something like rap and
he's
gospel?
very much, like a lot of people are critiquing or criticizing him now because they think he went from rapper to country music star, but I don't really think that's what he's doing. I really think he's going rapper to country, and I think he's taking a little more of a variation and dipping his toe into Christian and contemporary Christian music, and that's very popular right now. You know, like contemporary Christian music is having a moment.
It's true.
And country music is the hottest music right now. So it was weird to see that the Grammys didn't really do a lot of country last night. So the whole thing is kind of odd. And I think they did give it to Jelly Roll because he's the hottest thing going. That's just my opinion. And he's the nicest human being you could ever meet.
Not necessarily the best.
Certainly not.
Right.
No, certainly not. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying those other albums, like from an artist perspective, when you, like that Tyler Childers album, when you load that up and you just listen to the whole thing, you're like, you went for it. You tried something nuts, and some of it worked and some of it did not, but you went for it and you delivered true, unadulterated art.
Are the people that vote on the Grammys, is it publicized? Like, can you see everybody and how everybody voted?
I don't
or
know.
could they do whatever they want?
They can. I don't think they publicize any of that. I
So,
don't think you can. You
it's
don't
not
know.
like everybody who voted could be like, I voted this way, and it's like, public knowledge, and then they could see.
Yeah,
It's not like that.
I don't
right?
think so.
Okay.
No, and we know some people that are eligible to vote. I believe, like you and I know some people that work in Nashville that have the ability to vote.
Yeah,
I think, or can be considered to do that. I don't know. The interesting, like Turnstile, and Ryan in our chat room is saying Turnstile won for best metal album. It's just the Grammys, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to classify anything, and I don't know. I think maybe we as a society have sort of outgrown it, and we don't really need it anymore. And they need us, so they're just they're doing the best they can.
And that's
You
probably
know?
why they need people. They need more viewers, so they're going to.
I mean, Turnstile is not metal.
Yeah.
It's not.
They're gonna do what that takes to, because without the viewers, the Grammys dies. It's a
Yeah.
marketing.
So why
the
are you
Grammys
there?
survive to sell marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I don't think that it exists, and no one would care if it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
with the state of your backyard, you're not allowed to tell us how anything survives. How much of the weekend Grammy controversy are you guys aware of?
I know that wasn't he removed his music and then didn't he give it back to them for consideration again? Or?
So like after hours, like Dawn FM hour, type timeline, they snubbed him hard. Like he arguably had like two of the best albums like at the time. So for after hours, Dawn FM, they no nominations, even though like some of these songs are like Blinding Lights is like the most played song on Spotify and then like his tours are making so much money and they snubbed him. So he said, well, screw you guys. I'm not submitting anymore. And I think that was the Dawn FM album. After Hours got totally snubbed. Dawn FM came in and he was like, I'm not even submitting because you guys obviously hate me, even though this is arguably like a contender of an album. And then I forget the guy, a different leadership came into the Grammys and they had this news conference and half the news conference was about how like, hey, we're not going to snub The Weeknd anymore. Like we recognize, mistakes have been made, and in the future, we're not going to snub The Weeknd anymore. He puts out Hurry Up Tomorrow, great album. The tour he did this summer, if not the biggest grossing tour of the summer, it
really
was.
Big.
I think it was like he made the most money of any like male black R&B singer in history on that tour. And Hurry Up Tomorrow comes out, amazing tracks, great album front to back. They snubbed him again.
Okay,
Not one nomination.
What's he gonna do? He's really bad now,
I
right?
bet, yeah.
I bet.
But like
really
he just
bad
goes about
now.
his business and makes $1 trillion on tour, and like who needs the Grammys? At this
Yeah.
point? It kind of proves the point of like who needs the Grammys? The Weeknd doesn't.
And then you got these.
I don't
people,
think anybody really does.
And then you've got these people that are like really they're mad about it, like they're because it is what it is, right? Like you either look at it like it is something, or you look at it like it's as worthy as the Orlando Weekly Awards that we've won. Like what is it?
Yeah.
Then you got Jelly Roll up there, who's winning, who is dipping his toe actively into, like gospel music, and he skews sort of conservative. When asked on the red carpet, what he thinks about ICE, he goes, "I'm just a dumb redneck. That's above my pay grade." And people are like, "Well, you should be saying so." Yeah, it's a mess. It's just a mess.
I do like the Orlando Weekly comparison is a good one because like at the end of the day, like are the winners of those awards the best of whatever? Maybe, maybe not. But like it is a popularity contest basically.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you can say, well, this year we were the most popular in that category, but you still have to motivate your fan base to like to make that vote. Whereas like you were saying with the Grammys, it's just some hooded figures who decide like, no, everybody but The Weeknd wins, for whatever reason. Probably because he got their girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, like, but the idea of going, okay, what's popular right now, and just going like, well, let's make that win. I don't know. It does seem like that is what they're doing. Tyler, the Creator's performance was really good. I did not see Lauryn Hill. She honored.
What?
I guess Lauryn Hill was on there, and she honored D'Angelo.
Oh yeah.
And who else? Roberta Flack.
Dude, if she sang Brown Sugar, I gotta go listen to that.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
would be
she's so
awesome.
talented, but a whack-a-nut. So, I mean, she could have gone crazy. Who knows? Jelly Roll, there wasn't a lot of country stuff, but Jelly Roll did win a Grammy for, I guess, that song, Hard Fought Hallelujah. And then for his album, he won Best Contemporary. They split country now into two, awards. One is Contemporary Country, which is what Jelly Roll won. And then the other is more like classic traditional country. And
Yeah,
I
they got
believe-
both kinds, country and western.
And Zach Top won. Now, what's interesting about Zach Top winning, he won for traditional country. His album is, in a lot of ways, just him pretending to be Alan Jackson. So is that traditional country? Not really.
As a listener of Real Radio 104.FM HD3, The Pirate, I can tell you they push the boundaries of what is and isn't country right now, like to the absolute limit. Like if you have a hardcore rap song that like says the word hayride in it, that's a country song.
Yeah. I don't know. That's basically it. And then the creme de la creme ending was when they got Cher on the stage, who, honestly, she looks great. But she's so old and dumb, you should just kick her in a hole. And I know that's going to anger people.
How old is Cher now?
79.
Wow.
79 years old. So she goes up there. She's supposed to announce the winner of the award. I guess, let's see. No. She's, no. I was going to let you fit. Okay, so she gets up there to do like who won. What award is this? Well, Kendrick Lamar was winning the award.
Okay.
And she gets up there and she's just bumbling. She starts to leave the stage early. She's like walking to the back of the stage. Trevor Noah has to be like, come back, come back. She comes back.
Was she like Paula Abdul pilled out or?
No, I think she's just old.
Okay.
And, I
79,
think, and I also think when people say that, when you're 79, you are pilled out because there's a lot of medications you're on to keep you walking at the Grammys.
But like William Shatner's 99 and he's like he seems as sharp
He's
as he ever
different.
was.
Something about
Well, that's
him.
an anomaly.
Yeah, that guy, something about his IQ
Okay.
or something. Like
Yeah.
he's got it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like Andrea's grandfather. Some people just have it.
Everybody else, age is getting us.
Yeah, I mean, Cher. Somebody needs to like definitely Richard Simmons her, like lock her away. She should not be seen. And she gets up there, and then she says, "Oh, I thought they were going to put it on the prompter." Then she goes to open it, and everybody's laughing. Don't encourage her by laughing at her bumbling old mess. You're laughing at it, and she thinks it's cute, so she's going to continue to do it. You need to boo her. Boo! You need to boo her. She goes to open it. What does she announce? Who won the award? It's supposed to be Kendrick Lamar. Who won the award? She says Luther Vandross. He's dead. He's been dead for like 10 years.
She said it as a joke.
Because she didn't say it as a joke. She said it
She
because
didn't have her readers
the
on.
song is called Luther.
Oh.
And the only thing in her dumb old brain she can think of is probably her friend Luther Vandross. And she says that. Because she's dumb and old, and she should be kicked in a hole. The whole thing she looks beautiful. Though. Look at her. Look how good she looks. I mean, she just looks like she looks amazing.
Yeah, for her age, my God.
But
What was the crowd reaction when she says not only somebody who was not nominated but was like not alive during the calendar
If
year?
I can get the actual audio, I don't even think she says Luther Vandross. I think she says Luther Randrosh. I gotta find. Hold on. If I can find the clip, you guys will laugh at it.
And most people are consuming any of this content through little reels and TikToks and stuff like that. You like probably
Your hardcores watch it live, but yeah, most people will probably
And-
see
and
it
then-
after the fact.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I
And
think I got it here.
the majority of people will see these clips on social media, not actually
If
the
they see it.
broadcast. Yeah.
All right. I have to walk off in a big
So there she is walking away.
She does look great.
She looks amazing. I'll never take that away from her. I've always found her to be one of the most attractive people in the world.
Sure, before you go, could we get you?
So Trevor Noah has to stop her.
Sure, before you go, could you do the thing you're here for?
And
Why
then-
don't you just walk off though?
Yeah, because it's like she was reading the teleprompter and getting confused. She's 79 years old. She's getting confused.
Was she making a little
She
jokey
announced
joke? Because they kind of like, they give her an applause up front. Maybe she was like,
I'm sorry, Ross. Hold on, I'll pause that.
was she just like, you know what, that's making the joke like, that's my time, you know, like she got a response up front
Yeah,
and she's done.
I think that's what she was kind of
Yeah.
doing. And so here she is announcing Record of the Year.
Sort of.
And the Grammy goes to
Oh, she's confused.
Oh. They told me it was going to be on the prompter.
See, they're laughing at it. Don't let it. No, be a professional, Cher, and act like, you know what? Like, you know what I tell my daughter for oration class? If you make a mistake like that, don't draw attention to it. Power through and be a professional.
And nobody told her that. If they told her that,
Yeah.
they would have put it on the prompter.
Your drugs told you that.
Nobody's trying to confuse Cher
Okay,
at the
here she
Grammys.
goes. Here she goes. I want to see. I want to see if I remember the way she said Luther Vandross. And then she's like,
Oh, the Grammy goes to Luther Vandross.
Luther Grandros. Luther Grandros. Oh, the Grammy goes to someone who's dead and his last name doesn't exist. Luther Grandros. You dumb old bag. Kick her in a hole.
Leave her alone.
No, kick
She's
her in
trying
a
her
hole.
hardest.
No, kick her. Dude, she had no business being out there. Why was she on Saturday Night Live this year? Somebody explain that to me.
Did she host or was she musical
She was
guest?
the musical guest.
No kidding.
Why? I'm going to lose my voice screaming about this. Why was Cher a musical guest on Saturday Night Live? Why?
Did she drop her 1 millionth album or something?
I mean,
Like,
we should have just got. I mean, Frankie Valli looks as good. Put him out there. Remember Frankie Valli? People were begging to get him off of there. There comes a point in time when you should just Johnny Carson yourself.
No.
Lock the doors. I'm going to do it. I'm trying to do it right now.
You know, it's inspiring to see.
No, it's not.
So at 79, they're out there. They got dressed up. They're at the Grammys. They're talking some ass.
Bubbling around. They don't know where they're at.
Listen, she's a living legend. It's
She is
cool
a
to
living
see
legend.
a living legend.
She is
up
a
there.
living legend.
Like, I don't want the living legends just to hide off and die. Like, bring them out, parade them in front of the stage.
Yeah, let them Luther Vandross a little bit.
Yeah.
If she had managed to do the job, sure, but like her stumbling out there and having a senior moment in front of millions of viewers, that makes me terrified for old age.
Right?
Well, it's
Because
good.
I can feel that in
Well,
my
we
own.
gotta-
You know what? I'm so glad
We got to
Ross is
see the
here.
reality, Ross.
Ross knows me really well, and he was able
Yeah.
to pull out my greatest fear.
Yeah.
I'm inside my brain. I feel that. I feel Luther Vandross in there.
Yeah.
And he's coming for me, man.
Well, we got to remind ourselves, like, let's get to getting.
I don't know if you've noticed, but since we started the show,
We're going to end all in Grandros.
we are going to all in Grandros. Did you know that since you and I started the show, the last 2 years, in front of us is a little piece of paper. And because our brains are so Grandros, we have to write things down, and we still forget to come back to it. We still forget to come back to it.
You know, good for her. She got out there, did something. Then what happened? I would push play. I want to
Okay,
see
here we go.
how'd they save it.
Luther Vandross died in 2005, but his name was inside the envelope because Kendrick Lamar and SZA's collaboration Luther, which samples the singer's classic If This World Were Mine, took home the top prize of the night.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
I mean, she wasn't wrong.
I like that.
But it
You know, I
said
stand
Luther.
corrected. I take
Yeah.
everything I said back.
Cher, I apologize.
I take it
She
all
probably
back.
she probably did not know Kendrick Lamar's name, or did she? You think? They had to have told her, right?
I'm going to go. This year, I'm going to start
Do they-
picking sides on things.
do
She
they
does
leave-
not know who Kendrick Lamar
Okay,
is.
hold on.
No.
You know what? I know. We know someone that works behind the scenes at the Grammys or like these big productions.
You know Joe Grammy?
No,
Well,
no,
it's
like,
actually her mammy.
Like-
Joe Grammy's mammy.
I at least know PAs that have done the MTV Music Awards, and it's at Logic Man's old roommate.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he lives up in New York now. But anyway, so I'm gonna ask him, like, before they go out to present an award, is it a surprise to them? Like, are they, or do they say, like, this?
Normally,
person
they
won?
do not tell you. No.
So
I know that for a fact.
Okay,
Now, the winner, no, but they do a dry run of the show, right? Like they do okay, and then Sherry, you'll come out to the thing, you'll have an envelope. It won't be on the prompter. You'll have to pull it out of the envelope and read it. Like,
I don't know if she
Well,
was there for the dry
no, she
run.
wouldn't show up
Yeah.
for it, but they definitely scheduled one.
But
Yeah.
why not? Okay, so you're Cher. You're 79 years old. Like,
am.
maybe you don't know Kendrick Lamar's name, and like you don't want to
You
just
don't.
screw it up.
You'll say you do on Entertainment Tonight, but you absolutely do
So-
not know who Kendrick
so
Lamar is.
if you're standing behind the scene, like you're waiting for them to finish the monologue for you. Cher's about to go up. The PA should tell her, like, "Hey, Cher, the winner is going to be Kendrick Lamar, and the song is Luther." Just so you know.
Now,
right? Like, don't you
No,
tell her
I
that?
think that's more confusing than just letting her read it. Where they dropped the ball here is it should have just said the name of the winners.
Yeah.
It should not have said who was sampled in the goddamn
Yeah.
song. Who wrote that
Right.
in there to confuse the old person? It's too much.
Yeah, but what if she's like, what if she doesn't know how to pronounce Kendrick Lamar and she's like, Kendrick Lamar? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing for her and it ruins the show.
Now,
You have to tell her.
what may have happened? 'cause
No.
Right?
You spell it phonetically?
Like
Would
my-
you accept that? Spell it, sound it out?
Like, you wouldn't let your old grandma, like, hey, go out there and read the rap album of the year. Like, you're not going to know what the hell it is.
Chat room's right, though. PA isn't going to know what's in the envelope because it's secretive. There's going to be a person on staff that will know.
Yeah, yeah,
But it
No,
won't be that guy.
There's a whole company that does that, like tabulates the answers and puts the secret in the
Price
envelope.
Westinghouse Fixer. And,
Correct.
Oh, okay,
Waterhouse
okay.
Cooper, maybe something
Yeah,
like
one
that.
of
So
those
no one,
That was
so no
the
one
Mad Men.
truly knows.
I don't think until the envelope's open, like maybe
Okay.
one or two people, but like nobody's really supposed to know. I think that's why it's not on the prompter because they're not telling the prompter guy to type it in.
That's true.
Okay, but she does know all the nominees.
Correct.
That's where it gets tricky because like say there's like 6 nominees and they put probably the song and maybe even like a little fun fact around it, like this sampled Luther Vandross, and that's what got into her head.
No.
And that's what
You
she
know what
spit out.
happened? While those things were running, she stood there. The drugs and her Grandros was happening. That's what. That's
And
why
she's
she
a-
doesn't know what's happening, guys. Like I honestly
And
believe
you get
that.
spike of anxiety, that clears your brain. Like
No.
we know what that feels like.
I've
so then
really-
you're older, your spike of anxiety. You're like, oh my god, I don't know. So, like you can't really concentrate.
No, I'll die on this hill. I don't think she knew anything that was happening. Like, I really believe that. I don't think she knew at 79 years old with it. Like, I don't think she's all propped up. They're Bidening her. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if she knows where she's at right now. I don't think she does.
And she's a person who, for like the last 80 years, has been the most gorgeous person in every room she's ever walked into. And these people are laughing. She probably just thinks she's doing great
Because she's got that
she
diva.
probably thinks she's crushing it.
She's got that diva charm, which is why like, unfortunately for us, she has reached a level of fame where she can almost do no wrong. You get her on stage and she's all out there wandering around, falling off the bike like Biden. Everybody's laughing. She's doing great. You put her on Saturday Night Live, she performs to a track. Everybody's like, oh my God, look, you go, girl, you go, diva. And it's like, no, guys, this is sad. It should not be happening. Lock her in her home. Let her age gracefully like a real old person should.
In a
Let her watch some
performance,
TV.
in a performance scenario, she could probably pull something out of her hat and do something to entertain anybody. But here, where she had one specific task to do, she just couldn't do it.
I mean, why are we so obsessed with fame that we have to make these people work into their 90s? What are we doing?
You know, it's nice to see Cher and some of the old celebrities out there
She
because
looks amazing.
Yeah.
She really does look amazing.
Well, that's the only part that confuses us. Like her brain is rotten, like all of ours is going to be, but her face and body is amazing.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the hell? When I'm 79, I'm going to look like every other old
Isn't
lady.
she Native American?
But
No, she did a song called Half Breed, but I don't think she is.
That's my favorite. That's my ringtone. My ringtone's half breed. Don't sue me.
All right, we're going to take a break. I will promote this on
You're
the,
gonna do something bad.
on the BDM show today.
I'm selling dead plants.
And this is a reason why you should sign up, become a BDM, and get
Absolutely.
access to the shows. I will tell a story how someone stole my one wheel, and I chased them down, and they almost fought me in a apartment.
Did you
parking
hear
lot.
about this?
Well, it was Cher, right?
And Crystal,
No, it was actually Luther Grandros.
Crystal-
Grandros theft.
Crystal was there, and she's gonna come in on the BDM show and tell the
what?
story. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is ridiculous.
Oh, I bet you she was
Ridiculous.
horny with you. Oh, okay.
No. It's
Yeah. All right.
anyway. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back with more corporate time.
All right. Good job, y'all.
So we do got to do another quick 10,
Yeah, 10 minutes.
and we could play that boxing wig video.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me save that guy.
Wait until you hear the story, Ross. It's fucking. Do a little laugh.
Oh, word to the people if you haven't had these yet. Oh, yeah, we need the Crunchyroll story, too, they're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Chat room, if you haven't had Maisie got the first tub of
Hot sauce flavored
Cream cheese.
cheese.
fuck, man.
That-
It's so good.
No, I'm so into that. Not only did I know what you were about to say, I was drooling before
It's
the words
so
even came out of my
spicy,
mouth.
and it tastes just like Frank's. And this kid went sideways on it, dude.
Because ever
Jeff
since
snuck it to her. He was there. The guy's addicted to working. He was there the second day. I was like, dude, you just opened this thing. Go home. But yeah, he gave it to her, and it's so good. They're doing a blue cheese, and they're doing a ranch bagel to go with it. I'll try both. Blue cheese sounds a little meh to me because I don't know, but he says he won't do anything that's gross.
I love blue cheese.
Me too.
That's like one of my favorites. So I'm definitely gonna try that.
Are you a wing and blue cheese guy?
I don't like wings, but like any salad
flavor?
or like you know like where a lot of people will dip their pizza crust in a ranch. I like a blue cheese for that.
Yeah, really good blue cheese. Oh, come on.
Big chunky nodules. Blue cheese?
No, we want to talk about the let's talk about the bagels. Yes, I'll double check it. Yeah, 11. Oh, what did you write 26 down for? Or 20?
Oh, I just
Was there a curse?
No. I wrote it because I was gonna switch over and just mention the Jeffs thing, and I was gonna give you the time. But anyway,
Oh, for the you gotcha.
but-
We're just moving fast today. It's all good.
Do you believe in life after love?
I still don't understand why she was the musical guest on Saturday Night Live. There's like
musical guest.
foul.
that-
That's a good Don Pardo.
Sure.
was that
Well, the
over-
musical guy, share. I can't even do it. It hurts. I'm Don Pardo. It's Saturday Night Live.
Musical guest.
You're
Tom's Dead Plants.
That is good. With a musical guest, Luther Vandross. Will you start doing that for the Friday pre-show?
Sure.
Or you're like, with musical guest. He always sounds like this.
Yeah.
And Sabrina Carpenter.
Remember, he was on a Weird Al song.
Yes, he was.
Was it I Lost on Jeopardy? I think what did they win, Don Pardo?
It is. Yes. Oh, Weird Al's coming in concert.
He is. You know who's open for him? I thought of you when I saw this.
Who?
Piddles Putty Party is opening for him,
shit.
Dan.
Piddles
I
is
know.
You should take your boys to that.
At
You
the
ever-
fucking Amway.
Yeah, you ever
No,
seen a
really?
6'5" clown sing lounge versions of your favorite songs?
Now, I've seen Weird Al live, and he's fucking amazing. It's a great show.
Yeah, no, I know. I kind of want to just see him because a living legend, and as like to
Take your boys. Sneak them a beer.
I saw him
Sneak
at
'em a
House.
beer.
I saw him at House of Blues. Shit, one of my kids went with me, and it must have been 10 years ago. And he was fucking awesome.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, his stage show is awesome. It's like
I have a very good friend that will never
Let's talk
miss
about that.
him, and it's because of that. It's because of the live show. He's like, I just like seeing him perform because he's high energy.
So good. And then like he does he'll do videos in between the songs and stuff, like
Yeah.
old school stuff. And then man, when he came out to do Fat in the Fat suit, the place went fucking nuts. It was
Well,
amazing.
and low key, his band are like all legitimate. Like if 10 is a studio musician, they're like 11s.
Yeah, yeah.
And they've been with him for decades. Like some of these guys have been with him 30 fucking years.
His drummer that is still with him to this very day, he went in to do a live performance on Dr. Demento, and the guy like drummed on a saxophone case for him. Weird Al's like, you're hired for the next 50 fucking years.
Yeah, he's been.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it on the show.
All right, come back and talk a little Jeffs, and then jump into something like that. All right,
Yeah,
I'll bring us
that,
back.
and then the boxer and the wig.
Here we go. And 3, 2. Welcome back to A Corporate Time.
So me and Daniel were at the grand opening of Jeff's Bagel Run on Colonial McGuire.
My God, man.
And then
I'm so glad there's a close. Well, all the Jeffs are relatively close.
that's the closest to the studio. For
This
sure.
one is extremely close. You can get a bagel in about 2.5 minutes now, which is pretty nice.
And I saw Daniel went back to Jeff's with Maisie.
Well, there's no way Maisie was going to let me go and meet Jeff and eat bagels without her the next day. So we opened Jeff's Bagel Run on Saturday morning. Oh, my God. I was so tired.
oh, you were there when it opened?
Yeah, we opened the store. And Maisie's like, let's go. We want to open it. I want to open it.
What time do they open?
I think like 7 a.m. or something. I was up early, man. I was up at like 6:30. Get her up, get a coffee. Dennis's are up early, man.
My son's on the weekend, they sleep till like 10.
No,
11.
we're
Like-
7. Like to get up at 7 would be us rolling out of bed late.
Tommy wants me to put blackout curtains in his room so he can sleep later. Like,
I
there
like
you go.
that. Vampire.
It
Category
helps.
vampire.
It really does help.
And you said that Maisie was the first person to get that the hot sauce.
Well,
cream cheese?
you know, like if you hang out at Jeff's Bagel Run enough, especially the news stores, you know, members get privileges. And it just so happened that running the line and opening his store the next day after his grand opening was Jeff of Jeff's Bagel Run.
Yeah, super
So
nice
my-
guy.
oh,
Does
he's
he
the-
wear a name tag or just like
No, but you can't miss him. He's got stickers with his face on
Right.
it, like, and he's just the nicest guy. And Maisie started freaking out like she's gonna meet Taylor Swift. He comes out of the kitchen. He's back there mixing cream cheese by hand.
No, yeah, he's
Like he
still
doesn't
grinding.
need to. It's insane that he does that, but he's back there making the hot sauce cream cheese, and he's back there with everybody else. And he comes out, he gets a photo with her, and in the bag we leave, and we get in the car, and damned if he put in there. It's not even on. It wasn't even on the menu yet. He put in there for her a little thing. This is, by the way, how you get people to eat your bagels until they die. He put a little thing of the Frank's Red Hot cream cheese.
Okay, all right.
It's got official, real Frank's Red Hot. They partnered with Frank's Red.
Really?
And it's the real stuff.
No kidding.
So it gets you, as soon as you open it, it gets you in the fillings.
Little
You start
vinegary,
you start
yeah.
getting that little bit of water in the back. And that kid ate the entire tub of Frank's Red Hot on a jalapeno cheddar bagel. Oh, my
man.
God.
Dude, it's good.
So good. I think they're rolling out a blue cheese bagel. They're rolling out a ranch bagel. And I don't know, in breaking news, I got to ask Jeff, are they keeping the regular hot sauce cream cheese made with Jason's mom's hot sauce and also offering Frank's Red, or are they going to just switch over to the Frank's? What's happening? It's bagel crazy.
Man, it's good.
Oh, it's so good. Just absolutely amazingly.
You get a blue cheese bagel with some like hot sauce cream cheese. That's basically a chicken wing.
Yeah.
That's a bread chicken wing.
It's so good. So good. So check out the new Colonial store. And also, I picked up one of these. Get their cookie bars. Their chocolate chip cookie bars are the best. A little bit of sea salt on top, and they put like 25 pounds of candy in them.
Oh.
Just get one of those. They're delicious. Jeff's Bagel Run.
So you
Tell 'em we
mentioned Weird Al is coming, and I know when he was in St. Augustine, I wanted to go see him, but I missed him, and really it was like I didn't know if I wanted to, like at the St. Augustine amphitheater, it was like $150 to $200 a ticket, and I was like, it's a lot for the whole family. But he's coming to the Amway, which I imagine, although it could be over $100 a ticket, right?
For the floor seats are going to cost you. They got so many seats in that thing. You could probably get like a $50 ticket. I would have.
You
to
absolutely
imagine.
can. I just looked it up.
There you go.
Right now, you can get a seat at the Kia Center for Weird Al for $47. That is literally
that's not bad.
other people that Vince Gill. I'm looking at you, Vince Gill, who's now an official member of the Eagles. When did that happen? Did you hear about that? Somebody told me he's like, Vince Gill's part of the Eagles now. I wanted to get a ticket for him at Dr. Phillips. The cheapest ticket in the back by it's like obstructed view. $490
Yeah.
for one seat. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going to go see Vince Gill.
No.
I
can't afford that, dude.
No, that's
I
ridiculous.
cannot afford that. But a
Yeah.
$47 Weird Al ticket, I can do that.
Yeah. Or at least, it's hard. It's a tough pill to swallow when you're looking at, bringing your, 4 people, a family, and then drinks and
Jesus
booze,
Christ.
and then it's $1,000. Like, $1,000 night is a tough pill to
Just
swallow.
tell Tommy and Max to sneak their flasks in.
I wouldn't be able to get a beer. I'd go and sit and watch Vince Gill, which, by the way, would be amazing because he's one of our greatest living singer-songwriters.
Sure.
But I'm sorry, Vince. I can't spend $500 for one ticket, and it's the worst seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't do this. Things are way too expensive now. Old man out.
So I do like the idea of seeing Weird Al because he's a living legend to me.
Were you a Weird Al guy when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Did you like him?
Well, I didn't. I wasn't a ultra fan of Weird Al, but of course, just like everybody in the '90s, we all knew Weird Al songs and were exposed to it, and
Okay, so you didn't own like a cassette copy of Slime Creatures from Outer Space, for example, or
I think I had a cassette of Eat It and some other songs, but it may be a compilation. I don't know.
yeah, Best of Weird Al was out there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it may have
The
been that.
cassette for mine was the one that had the polka party. He always did a polka party.
He would do like a polka kind of
Mix.
mashup. Yeah.
And then the one that
of
is
popular songs at the time.
the tape that I had, and hopefully this triggers a lot of other young men that are close to 49 years of age. I'm trying to do this.
Yep.
Email me, show@tomandan.com if you had this tape. It was a gray tape, Weird Al, and the first song was his parody of Living in America called Living with a Hernia.
Living with a hernia.
Living with a hernia.
And at one point in that
And
song,
he's doing like James Brown.
yeah, during the breakdown of that song, he just shouts out different types of hernia. Lumbar hernia.
Rectus hernia. Yeah.
It's almost like he could have tried a little harder and found a different word, but did not.
I like that he said Living with a hernia.
It was the rare Weird Al song that wasn't about food, because
Yeah, yeah.
99% of his songs are about food.
Yeah.
It also had on there, and my mom hated this song, but I've said this on the show before. You can test me. It's the greatest and my favorite Weird Al song, and I believe it's an original.
Can I guess? Christmas at Ground Zero.
I want to hug you, kiss you. It is Christmas at Ground Zero.
I know that?
It is
How did I know that?
I don't know, but it is
That's insane.
It's a Christmas song about nuclear war, and it
insane.
was my favorite song as a little kid.
How did I guess that?
It's Christmas
I'm maybe
at Ground
psychic.
Zero. The button has been pressed. The radio just let us know that this is not a test.
Uh-huh.
Everywhere the atom bombs are dropping, it's the end of all humanity. No more time for last minute shopping. It's time to meet your final destiny. Oh, it's Christmas. I can't believe it's in my brain.
I was a big Amish Paradise, just because.
That's a good one.
Classic.
Yeah. At the time, the Coolio, the real version was a hit, and then I think he came out with Amish Paradise.
Had Heather Locklear in it. Too.
Yeah. You know, we forget Coolio's no longer with us.
Oh.
We forget that.
I know. Yeah.
Did he win the best album at the Grammys this year?
He may have. He may have. Oh, that was Luther Vandross.
Oh, sorry.
Are you going to bring your wife to see Weird Al, or would she have no interest in that?
No. Yeah, she'd go, and we'd go with the kids. Like,
So it'd be a family outing.
Yeah, it would be a family concert.
You're going to dress up like Max did? Because I feel like he knows how to concert. He does. He has fun.
What would you dress up like?
You fat suit. You wear fat suit.
Michael Jackson. You could dress up like Michael Jackson.
Or is,
Amish. You would dress an Amish hat.
Or I'm like in my mind, Weird Al, like it's Hawaiian shirt, kind of polka Hawaiian.
He did do Hawaiian shirts for most of the 80s.
Okay,
and
yeah,
90s.
You know why I didn't like him during his Hawaiian shirt? He kind of looked like special needs Magnum PI.
Yeah.
Same hair and mustache. You know, he had the mustache.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of looked like, I was told the case. Or something. You know, he looks like a little.
Did you
like-
guys see his mockumentary that came out?
No, I
think
haven't
a couple
seen
years
that
ago.
one.
It was,
You know why I
it was
couldn't
super funny.
You know why I couldn't watch it?
What?
I haven't even talked about this. On my list of irrational people that I dislike, John Krasinski. Also, Harry Potter man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
Daniel
really?
Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe. I can't.
He did a great job.
He drives me. I can't. It's something about it. After he did that, he did Broadway.
Swiss Army Man.
After he did that no, that was a good movie. I
Okay.
like that. That's weird.
Okay.
But after he did the Broadway, where it was like him and a horse and his ding dong out, I'm like,
Right.
I can't. No,
No,
not with you.
it was-
Because it was like the first thing he did after
Yeah.
Harry Potter. He's like, I need to stand on Broadway stage with a horse and my ding dong out. I'm like, well, I'm done with you.
He did the Disney Channel star thing where he was like, you know what? I
Yeah.
was a child actor. I was Harry Potter, but now I just show my ding dong
Yeah,
on
it's a
Broadway.
freak out. Like Miley Cyrus did that. She's like, I was Disney
Correct.
Channel, so now I'm going to give you unlimited camel toe access. I'm like,
Correct.
why?
Now, I haven't seen that, but have you seen his other movie, his other film? I'll go ahead and call it.
No.
UHF? You never saw
Oh,
UHF?
I heard
Well, that's
of
a classic. Kramer's in that.
Brought the Michael Richards
Yeah.
to the world, dude. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Great film.
Pre-N-word, Michael Richards.
And do you remember how, like, because the whole point of he's trying to save the radio station. It's a classic, you know. He inherits a radio. It's like literally every Scooby-Doo episode. He inherits a radio station, and then it's out of money, so he has to save it. And do you remember how they saved it at the end?
No.
An old man, there's an old man like bumming change the whole movie, and like the last scene is he bumps some change from a rich guy, and it's got an incredibly rare penny in it that he sells for $1 billion and saves the radio
Oh,
station.
I love a knee-jerk ending. It's the best. That's the best. You gonna get slumming seats or good seats? I think you should go into the rafters
Yeah, no, yeah.
and get up there way high where the
Yeah.
people party.
Because it's not, since it's not it would be a novelty and it's not something real special. It's not, like if my kids really loved Weird Al and then me and Crystal loved Weird Al growing up, like, and this was a special thing, like I'd spend the money and get
Sure.
the nice seats. But since it's just like, hey, like the kids would go just be like, hey, we're gonna do this tonight, and they'd be like, yay. And so I don't want to walk away spending $1,200. You know, I'll spend a couple hundred.
You can spend $200 and get the whole family in.
Yeah. Well, with food and drinks, though.
Maybe like $500.
Yeah. But yeah, it's hard to walk out of the Amway. Like if you're gonna do like ice cream and like you're getting actual like food and
Yeah.
then a bunch like me and Crystal are having.
Oh, you got
3
some
or
drinks.
4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You
You
gotta
can't go
loose
to-
it up and sing eat it. So you can eat it later. You know what I mean?
Can't go to a Weird Al show without getting the wig.
Yeah.
No,
Do they sell wigs?
They have to, right?
the merch? Yeah.
Hold on.
What's Weird Al's merch like? I bet
Probably
it's.
just tour shirts, I imagine.
Yeah, but I bet there's some goofy stuff in there, right?
Maybe.
There's
He
gotta
might-
be
he
some
might
goofy.
goof around a little
I'm
bit.
going to the bigger and weirder 2026 tour. Yours, by the way, is May 29th.
All right.
VIP for that night sold out.
Wow.
Can you
Yeah.
believe that?
Yeah, for
Does
sure.
it come with a meet and greet or something?
Let's see.
Probably.
here.
He's good about that kind of stuff.
Okay.
He's got shirts that say bigger and weird. Oh, there's a shirt with just his face on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have some weird stuff.
It
Yeah.
kind of looks like Mr. Frog.
A little bit. Yeah, he has like some weird.
Some
Ooh, a
goofy-
bucket hat.
Yeah, there's-
Oh, did I
there's-
see a Weird Al bucket hat?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a Weird Al bucket hat. There's a shirt that says white and nerdy.
There you go.
All right.
I feel like you should get that. Get that
That's
for
a
your
great
sons
dad
and send them to
shirt.
school. Yeah, that'll be great. Get throw it in a trash can. That is the number one get beat up shirt.
That really doesn't happen as much anymore. The old dunk your head in the toilet in the trash can.
I got thrown into a trash can and rolled down a hill in high school.
You know. You know, also kids don't take doo-doos at school. I guess maybe
Maisie
some do.
does.
Oh, yeah,
Maisie poops with the door open.
or
like
they
she's at a
use a
Buc-ee's.
regular bathroom at school.
My understanding of this is that school bathrooms are mostly for vaping now.
yeah.
And like there was that. I know when my kids were still in school, there was that challenge to like destroy a high school bathroom on video for
Oh,
TikTok or whatever.
yeah.
You know,
I like that challenge.
we did flush a cherry bomb, and we blew up the pipe.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. We did it at DeLand High. We had a kid that went in there and he flushed the cherry bomb down and he blew the whole pipes
Dude,
out.
nowadays, like some kid got expelled from Tommy's school for pantsing another student.
Oh my god!
And so they do not
Did he
put
pants
on,
him with his mouth?
No, it's just
My God.
if you pull someone's pants down as a joke, they do not. It's not a joke anymore.
You
in
did that to your
2026.
wife at Home Depot.
They consider that like a like some sort of sexual crime. You know, like.
Well, what if you
pulling-
tell him you were frowning when you did it?
It
Like,
is,
there's nothing sexual about this. I'm not into this.
You're exposing some other kid's genitals or whatever.
What if it's just their underwear?
Yeah, still, I guess you are not allowed to pull
Our
anybody's
kid's not
pants
wearing
down.
panties anymore.
No, you're just not allowed to pull kids' pants down.
Expelled? I feel like that's harsh,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but
that's harsh.
That's where we're at now.
Because I feel like I would have done that to retaliate. You
Yeah.
know, like a friend of mine
Yeah.
wet willies me, I
yeah.
pants him, and I get
yeah,
expelled.
but it's not the teachers just like, God, knock it off. Like, there's not that anymore. It's a filling out reports. This is
we
a
used
crime.
AI to navigate how to handle
This
this.
is a battery.
The two worst ones we used to have at our school were the kids would Charlie horse you, where they'd come up and knee you in the quadricep to try to
hated
make you
that.
fall to the ground.
Yeah.
And then we had one called Kmarting, where you would come up to a person like with shoes, and you know how like your shoes are laced, and at the bottom there's that one like lace that just kind of goes across the bottom.
yeah, you-
If you grab that and yank the hell out of it, it ruins the lacing of the whole.
That was called
shoe.
Kmarting? We called that
That's-
flatlining.
We called it Kmarting.
We call that flatlining. And the other thing you described, what was the first one?
Charlie horsing.
That was called booty diggers. Like you would take a person.
Yeah.
Come on here. Can you stand up?
Yeah.
I'll show you. I won't do it though. You would take the person's shoulders like this, and you take your knee, and you'd go right into their beehole.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
that's called a booty digger. And it would hurt because it hit you on the spine.
Uh-huh.
It
All
gets
right.
you on the spine.
Oh, that should have been the name of the show.
The booty diggers.
Damn, way better.
We can change it.
All right, we will see you tomorrow.
Awesome. And we're switching over, right?
Crystal's here.
Crystal's
Yeah.
here.
All right, perfect.
Hello, Crystal. Hey, Crystal. How are you?
All right, Twitch, you want to go over to
You're gonna
want
wanna
to
go
BDM
over.
page and
Yeah.
hear this shit.
We'll see you guys in like 2 minutes.